Diamonds on me like I play for the Steelers. I'm in the field, yup, just like a Steeler. Oh, this your girl, my bad had the Steeler. I hop on the beat and I float like a real.
Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear and the #1 overall pick in 2016, Jared Goff.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
And Goff going to look to throw right away. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. This defense for the Bears, they were terrific in a win over Tennessee a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
They'll run on first down. It's Baker, and he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the 50, it's gone. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. Up the middle they go. Baker. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. These two teams hooking up for the second time this year. They first met back in October, week 7. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. They'll get this down to the 38. 6 yards left on second down. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and attack them and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game. That game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness. Did he put up a number, let's say, 200 plus?
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. So, CD, here we are. You look at how well this offense has played all year, 16-0. Now, in most years, they'd be at home right now enjoying time off for their perfect season, getting ready for the postseason. But this is the decade of the 2020, so that means 17 games are what's needed to get to a perfect season. Would a win here make him an all-timer for you?
It would. It absolutely would. And I realize we're not comparing apples to apples because of the length of regular seasons. But you think back to the 1972 Dolphins, they were 14-0 in the regular season. 3 wins made them a Super Bowl champion, so they were 17-0 total. Imagine getting through 17 now and then continuing on and winning the Super Bowl. They're an all-timer team already for me.
They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. So a chance to breathe easier now. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw is taken in by Waddle. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Down inside the 40.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 22-yard line. Now it's Burrow. He finds his man complete. That's Lawrence. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. Looking for Pettis, but that's intercepted. And the Lions will take over here at their own 12-yard line. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? You can have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
Goff's throw complete there to Smith. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. On 1st down, it's Baker. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He's probably on the next tier. But let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Now a play fake, and it's gone. Escape, and a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. Fielded at the 33. It'll be a net of 39. 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Bears take over. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls at work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow. He finds his man complete. That's Lawrence. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Oh, he's going to look end zone here for Pettis. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great play there. 45 yards. And the Bears post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Detroit's offense ready to take over. Partner, just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season, the playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And they will score a pick six for a Bears touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Santos with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. And Detroit getting set to go now. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
And still second quarter, you get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Trying to improvise. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this is picked up by the Bears. And the return will stop right around the 25. Had some good yardage there, too, before he fumbled that football, Charles.
Yeah, just think about it this way. Running backs, as a general rule, they kind of know when the end of a run is near, and you notice how they cover up, right? They protect the football. Sometimes quarterbacks forget that out in the open field. After a while, you start to wonder, does the running back coach visit the quarterback coach and say, hey, I can help you with this? We can protect this and make sure we keep the ball.
They go play action with Burrow. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. On third down, Burrow. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Again, it's Burrow. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
A second down throw for the end zone, and it's incomplete.
All right, Captain, it's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on third and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 21-0.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
They run the draw play. Allen. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on 3rd. Goff. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. Here's Jack Fox now as he's on to punt for Detroit. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. The football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. On 3rd down, Lawrence. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 68 yards. Burrow looking to pass. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 53 yards rushing for him now to this point. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Burrow will throw. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't it?
I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach,
got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bears are able to add on to their first-half lead. Santos with the extra point, and the rout is on here in this first half. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this will start at the 25. The Lions now taking over late in this first half. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have it. There he goes, left side. The 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Lions get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game.
And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football.
So first thing crosses my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Goff. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And he's got his tight end. That's Smith. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on it's the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this one is right through. And that will do it for this first half. So only 2 quarters of football left in the regular season. Everybody's excited to get to the playoffs. So excited that we're just going to skip right over halftime and get back to the action. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Fields it right around the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. The Bears offense set to go to begin the 3rd quarter. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this 3rd quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. First down. Here's Burrow. Another catch there for Waddle. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now Burrow. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. From 4 yards out. And the Bears take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And the end result is a Bears touchdown. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Lions offense heading out as we give you a look at the playoff race coming into the weekend in the NFC. Well, here we sit, week 17, just 1 more week in the regular season after this one. So if you're one of these teams trying to make a move and improve your spot or jump in from the outside, Charles, you better make that move now.
And these final games games are often a good barometer for all those teams fighting for position or a wild card spot. They have to be able to get the job done these last 2 weeks before things get even tougher when the playoffs officially begin.
Meanwhile, Goff's throw there taken in by Smith. Finding room at midfield. Big strides, look at him go. Inside the 10. Touchdown. Herb Smith Jr., 70 yards. And the Lions are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Holding, receiving team.
So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
Going up top. He's got a man. Complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Now Burrow on first down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Lawrence. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 79 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Right back to him on first down. Now the ball comes loose. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Well, number 1 on the list of things not to do when you're up. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
After review of the play,
overturned.
on the field
They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. From the 17, Burrow. His throw caught at about the 5. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal.
Boy, this is a well-orchestrated drive they've put together. You think back to how far they were backed up to start things out, but they've gone on a march since then. And now after that completion there, they've got a first and goal.
Here's Burrow. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. From a yard out. And the Bears go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Santos with the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So here come the Lions now. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and this is picked up by the Bears. And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown. Santos now to add the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Detroit's offense ready to take over. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Goff's throw complete there to St. Brown. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Herb Smith Jr. with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Lions are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will cut this lead down to 25. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Chicago offense set to get started. Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Lawrence. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. And they're going to speed things up here. Burrow on 3rd down. He sets to fire deep. This is caught inside the 15. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
On one, ready? 11.
Now it's Burrow. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Lions are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch. Back now at Ford Field. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Goff. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Well, week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here, and we'll step aside. 3rd and 2, Goff. Back-to-back completions here to Freeman. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run, and it'll move the chains. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 46. Now it's gone. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And this offense on 3rd down today, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Desperation time for Goff on fourth. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Tariq Woolen picks it. And they will score a pick six for a Bears touchdown. So they obviously declined that, and it is a touchdown.
They still have the option, but let's face it,
There's no option.
there's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Santos kicking off for Chicago.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So out now come the Lions.
Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. There's Goff.
He'll go right back to St. Brown.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Goff on first down. And this one complete to Smith. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Again, Goff. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 40.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the draw, here's Allen. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Pretty effective blitz there to stop the draw play right in its tracks.
And actually, when they blitz, draw play's supposed to work very well. You're supposed to have them bypass the runner, and he slips past them. But they put their eyes in the right place, took away all the creases, and slowed him down in a big way.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Goff now looking to throw. And that is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and they will remain well behind. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. On 2nd down, it's Lawrence.
101 yards for him now on the ground as he goes over the century mark here. I'd say he's ready for the playoffs ahead, no doubt.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got it. And he's brought down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
First and goal.
Now it's Burrow. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Lions offense set to take over. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Now a first down throw. Gone. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jerry Tillery, give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Another try after the first down sack. Goff. And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Kyler Gordon picks it off. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Of course, they have the